Hi, seniors. I'm going to walk you through your final common task, a multimedia presentation that educates a young audience about a global issue. Everything that I am saying here is on these documents that are linked on your task board. The one thing I want to emphasize to you is that I want your grades to go up, and I plan on being very generous with the grading of this common task. I know this is a stressful time and you don't have as much time as you usually would if you were in class. So I've cut out a lot of portions of this common task that I would usually have you guys do if these were normal circumstances. And doing this common task, as long as you follow the basic requirements and you do your best, it will most likely help your grade. I will not let this common task hurt your grade. The worst thing that can happen will be that your grade stays the same. But I know a lot of your grades are not where they should be, so I want to be as generous as possible. All right, I'm just going to go through a quick overview of the assignment requirements. All right, so like I said, you are doing a multimedia presentation that educates a young audience about a complex global issue. So the point of this assignment is that, when you are communicating something or you're trying to teach somebody something, how you talk about an issue will be different depending on who your audience is. So if you decide to choose, for example, that you're going to talk about immigration or mass incarceration, those are complex global issues. How you talk about it with a first grader is going to be different than how you might explain it to an eighth grader. I'm going to jump down here to your different presentation options. You can essentially choose to create whatever type of final product that you think is best and works for you and you think would best explain the topic to whatever audience you choose. You can do a Prezi, a Google website. You can do what I'm doing now. I'm using an app called Screencastify. You can make a video, a Powtoon, Google Slides, whatever you think is best and would work best for your targeted audience. The audiences you'll be choosing from, you will get to choose from elementary school kids, middle school kids, or younger high school students like freshmen. You need to submit some sort of works cited page with your final product. If you have some kind of slide thing, you can either put a works cited page in the final product itself, or you can type one up and attach it to the final product assignment in Google Classroom. If you've already gone through the task board, you've probably looked at the Frontline episode assignment. That episode, whatever episode you choose, which is going to be on the topic that you want to do, that is the only required source for this assignment. You are more than welcome to conduct further research, but you do not have to. So if we had more time, I would have you be required to use more sources, but for this, the only source you are required to use is the Frontline episode. If you include information from other sources, just remember that you need to cite it and add it to your works cited page. So the due dates, so this Wednesday by midnight, you are going to let me know what your final topic is. Your final topic will be related to whatever Frontline episode you choose and which audience you are choosing. So you're going to complete that Google form. And then your research notes for the Frontline episode you watch, I will walk you through that in a second. That is also due by midnight Wednesday. And then your final product is due by 11:59 Thursday, April 16th. And that April 17th is when the quarter ends. Like I said, have a lot of fun with this assignment. There's no minimum required number of slides, length, whatever you think. You're being the teacher, and you are pretending you are teaching this topic to the audience you pick. How long do you think it will take to sufficiently engage them and explain it to them? All right. So I'm going to go through steps 1 and 2 with you for this video. The first step is before you decide what topic you want to do, you are going to go over here. So this video section from Wired, they have experts explain a bunch of different concepts and to 5 different audiences: kids, high schoolers, college students, I think grad students, and other experts. So you're going to pick one of these videos that you want to watch. And this will help you with your project because you will get to see how somebody who is an expert on an issue, how they explain it to different groups of people, how they explain it to little kids, how they explain it to high schoolers, etc. Once you've picked a video and you've watched it, you're just going to complete this short Google form. All right, and then step 2, which is the final thing I'm going to walk you through today, is, and this is your first turn-in assignment for me, you are going to watch a Frontline episode. Frontline is a series from PBS, and you're going to pick an episode that is on a topic that you want to do for this common task. So over here, this links to Frontline, and it links to the 2019 season, but you can pick any episode from seasons 2010 to 2020 as long as the issue is still relevant today. You're going to need to log in with Google and log in with your MCPS account. And as you watch it, think about why that topic is important for students to understand and how you might explain it to a younger audience. Do not pick something that does not interest you. If you start watching something and you think, at first you think, I don't know, you want to do, for example, mass incarceration, but you don't like the episode, it's boring you, pick another one. Pick something that interests you and you think is important for younger people to learn about. As you are watching the episode, you should be taking notes. This is 10 formative points. So main ideas that you would record them here, and then details would be here. And then an MLA citation. These notes on the topic of your choosing are due Wednesday at midnight. If you have any questions about this assignment, please email me. And that is the end of this walkthrough. I will post another walkthrough next week on how to turn it in, but everything is here linked in this task board. Everything should be self-explanatory, but again, email me if you have any questions at all.